It's the only fan-owned franchise here in the NFL. And tens of thousands of those fans have their cheese heads on and have filled the stands of historic Lambeau Field here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Matt Gay now ready to get this one started. And away we go from Wisconsin. Starting from the 5. He's stopped on the return at the 27. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine. And that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
Let's go. Going to the ground again on first. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Play made by E.J. Speed. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Love from the gun. That finds Jacobs, complete. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And a big hit on the return to stop it cold. New series coming up following the punt. And the Colts will take over. They're set up at the 35 now. Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. He'll drive it forward, but won't get beyond the line. That was Kenny Clark on the tackle. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
That's brought in. It's his back, Jonathan Taylor. We'll have him gain up about a handful there. That was Xavier McKinney that time with the tackle.
Ooh, he knew he was going to pay for throwing that. I knew it from up here in the booth watching that happen. But that's an experienced quarterback. If that first primary target isn't there, make sure you find your safety valve. And that got them some yards, so taking that shot, well, it was not for nothing.
Man in motion here. 3rd and short yardage here, Richardson. He has the first over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series. I'm just going to say maybe not the guy you want to pick on in coverage of this particular series. Gets a hand on that throw and knocks it away. The next time, well, he could get 2 hands on it and take it the other way.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. They'll throw again. Richardson. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, no look on his first look of the game. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
Richardson on 3rd. Builds up this one off to his running back, complete. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And it's good for an Indianapolis first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. They've got a man in motion. Richardson now on 1st and 10. Hits his running back. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. And the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Rolling from the pistol, Richardson gets this to Woods.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options, and there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard. Shotgun, handoff to Taylor. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
All set up now for 1st and 10. Let's go. Throwing now, Richardson. On target to his man Taylor. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
He's got it at the 5. He has the Indianapolis touchdown. So a touchdown on the board for him, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. He lost the football. And they dodge a turnover there on the return. So before they can set up for another play, we've hit the end of the first quarter. Neither side separating much so far. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this. Time for our second quarter. It'll be Packer football to begin. They'll get to work here, 1st and 10. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off Zaire Franklin. And the Colts are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Wanted to hit his tight end there, but a defender anticipated it, got a hand on it, and it is picked off.
Yeah, I think this defenses today have figured it out. There's a lot of good tight ends, and they can be mismatch makers, so you better have an awareness and coverage of where those tight ends are. This defense did, and boy, what a big play to take that ball away.
And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They strike for 23 yards. And now they have a 1st and goal. Straight ahead with Taylor. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, that play call, it was certainly about playing it safe and just running it from the goal-to-go situation. But I'm not sure it's possible with how well this defense is holding up.
Richardson back to throw. Has it down close. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
And he pushed for it, but they managed to stop him at the 2. Only 1 yard there, so it brings out 4th and goal from the 2. Here's Matt Gay for the Colts field goal. It doesn't get much easier than this.
In that close, kicks have to be automatic. That won't stop the head coach, though, from holding his breath for a couple seconds until he sees it's up and good.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Kick taken in here at the 17. They'll bottle him up as he gets the return to the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Bronco 80.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Diving, it looks close. They say he caught it. 1st down throw, here's Love. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Working quickly here.
70 Lion.
Throwing his Love on 3rd.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard. It's 4th down.
Facing a 4th and 12, but this offense is undeterred.
Set. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats.
Love out of the shotgun. On target to Musgrave. And they get this down to the 28. They'll keep this drive moving after a big 18-yard pickup on 4th down. We're to the 2-minute warning from Lambeau. And it's the Packers. Looking at 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Love. That'll be complete to Jacobs. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Kenny Moore there to make the stop.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. And it sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down. Working inside the red zone. Into traffic, complete. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. 2nd and 3 now. Loves to throw again. The back's got it. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. The Packers take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Second chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal.
19 Tiger. Now, here we go. Set. Mustang 19. Set. Hey. Set go.
Jacobs. And he's going to fight forward and get in. Touchdown. The Packers making a 1-score game before halftime. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. Brandon McManus on for the PAT. Extra point sent in through the rain. And the Packers cut it to a field goal game. Volley set up, and it's away. Just a three-point game now. He'll begin his return from the 11. The return manages to get just beyond the 30.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
They've got first and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. He's back to throw. That's the rookie from Texas hauling it in. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Ready, ready.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Come on, set.
Throwing it just before halftime. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Packers are stopped on that return. So that interception is going to be the final play of this opening half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half.
Brandon McManus set to kick off.
On now is McManus to kick this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go.
Now we're on the counter. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have second and 4.
This is a guy who, man, when he is in a groove, when he is feeling it, you're just not going to bring him down with an arm tackle. You better buckle up. You need a textbook tackle on this guy. Wrap, grab some cloth, and drive him to the ground with all you got.
Completed to his running back. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48.
Go.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play. Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Throw on third down. He finds Woods. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30. You're right at the 31. They hit for 16 yards on fourth down, and a drive we all thought had stalled out is going to carry on.
I love those moments of truth. We get to see exactly how they handle it when all the pressure that drives right on them. Turns out, handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing on.
On first down, it's Richardson. Has him on the quick hitter. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
They'll throw again. Richardson. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Trying again following the sack. Finds Woods. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. Packers into a nickel defense. 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Packers have it as he records the first interception of his young career. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a 1-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now.
Yeah.
They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Love from the gun. Hauled in by Musgrave. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That one hits for 30. And it'll be 1st down, Packers. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. On 1st and 10, here's Love. Nice work by the back here, playing safety valve complete. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. On 2nd down, Jacobs. And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Packers football, and they know what they need to do, trailing here in the 4th. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Pressure coming for Love. Completes this one to Kraft. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Thrown on 1st down, Love. This finds Dobbs. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
That's complete to Reed, out left. And this one doesn't go far. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. From the pistol, here's Love. On the move, headed right. Complete beyond the marker. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down. From the red zone now. This throw is caught. Dives for the pylon, and that's a touchdown. The Packers take a 4th quarter lead. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. Extra point try is good by McManus. And the Packers take a 4-point lead. On now is McManus to kick this away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. This one finds Taylor. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
This is reeled in by Pittman. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Colts. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it's 2nd down coming up.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Dave, I've seen a 1-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth. But a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
He'll throw it. What a clutch play late. He intercepts it. And the Packers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
Come on, set.
1st down throw. Here's Love. On target to Musgrave. And he'll take this one in for the Green Bay touchdown. The Packers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Jaden Reed, the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Packers drive their lead to 11. On now is McManus to kick this away. From his own end zone, here we go. And look at this return. And a great opportunity for this offense. He's out of bounds all the way up at the 40-yard line.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
On target to his man Taylor. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
Need to work as quick as you can here, Brock. 2 timeouts left, down 2 scores. It's 1st down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now it's second down. Here he is to throw. Gets this to Woods. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Need to work as quick as you can here, Brock. 2 timeouts left, down 2 scores. It's first down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Throwing now. Flush down now to his left. He's on the move. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
That's complete to Pittman. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them first and goal.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
To throw. Has it in close. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line. It's second and goal. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
You'll hear defensive coaches all the time really ask their players to pull the trigger. Read, react, diagnose, and when you see it, go fire away. And that's exactly what the defense does to take away that screen.
Taylor. And he hits a wall at the line and goes nowhere.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
So this is a Packers win. And they're stacking momentum.